Okay, welcome back to the channel, welcome back. So, Canelo Alvarez versus William Schull. What the hell was I watching? And what the hell did I stay up for? Man, what the hell was that? Okay, look, William Schull. I never heard of this guy before he won the IBF belt. Outputted another guy I never heard of to win this IBF belt. You know, Canelo insists he wants to fight him. Needs to fight him to regain his undisputed crown again to take on Terence Crawford. So I don't know if Canelo's fought out of the USA or fought outside Mexico and the USA before. This possibly could have been his first time. Fought out Riyadh season in Saudi Arabia. What a terrible fight. What was I watching here? First off, Schull. Absolutely terrible. And listen, I'll never watch a William Schull fight again. Personally, I felt William Schull could have done a lot more to try and win that fight. He had a height advantage over Canelo. He had a reach advantage over Canelo. And he also, I realised, if you watch the fight properly, he caught Canelo a few times with an uppercut, a few straight rights and a few jabs. Right, the power was enough. William Schull's power was enough to make Canelo take notice. If you watch the fight correctly, a lot of people saying, what was Canelo doing? Why did Canelo just not chase him? Why did Canelo try and rush him a bit and try and put the pressure on him? Canelo was frightened of the power coming back. That's what I'm going to tell you. Go and watch the fight. Right? He was frightened of the power coming back. He didn't want to get hit with a shot. Every time he went in, William Schull caught him with a counter punch. Listen, the commentators were not picking up on this. We know the bias from these commentators when it comes to champions and pound for pound fighters, right? So I'm going to say it as it is. Every time they went in there for an exchange, William Schull came off better off, right? A lot of the exchanges where Canelo tried to land these punches, chased him down, landed these punches, and right towards the end, William Schull would land a counter, and then he'll disengage and go for a flipping pirouette or whatever, duet. No duet, he needs a partner, but you know, go for a little dance around the fucking ring. It was pathetic. I'm looking, thinking, Schull, you just caught Canelo a couple of times with a few counter punches. Why don't you try and build on this? Why don't you try and do a little bit what Bivens do using the 1-2-1. You know, the jab right hand and the jab again, then move off to the left and keep doing that. That seemed to work against Canelo with Bivol. Keep busy. You know, you've got the footwork to keep away from him, fair enough. So you can go in for a quick raid, you throw the hands and then get out. In, out, stick and move. But no, William Schull, you know, he got the better of a few exchanges. Then he'll go for a dance around the ring for flipping a minute and a half. And then Canelo will catch him with a few body shots. Listen, make no mistake, Canelo won the fight, right? I'm not trying to say Canelo didn't win the fight. He won the fight most rounds. William Schull is absolutely pathetic. And I'm not being funny. I think there should be an investigation. And I think his fight purse, both fighters, their fight purses should be revoked, looked at and docked. That's what I believe. Because that was absolutely terrible. That was the worst Riyadh season fight I've watched. The worst one. Someone like Canelo, with the accolades that he has, he should have tried his best to try and make that entertaining, or even gestures to the crowd like to say, look, I'm trying to fight here, but this guy don't want to fight. Right at the end, you can see Canelo and Eddie Reynoso were worried about the scorecards, because anything could have happened in a fight like that. Some of the judges could have felt like Schull was doing a good job, believe it or not, you know. So they looked pretty worried at the end. And then when they got the winner, when it come through and they won, they looked pretty relieved. If you go and watch the fight, see it, you know, they look pretty relieved. But then listen, I can compare this fight to the Devin Haney fight and Jose Ramirez, because Devin Haney was doing a similar thing. He was running, but the only difference between Haney and Schull was composed when he was doing his little dance, because he knew that Canelo with his slow feet and dodgy knees couldn't catch him. Ramirez was hot on Haney's tail and pushing Haney. Haney obviously had the footwork to get away, but Haney's legs, again, Haney's footwork is not as great as people think it is, right? You can see he was crossing his feet every now and again, crossing his feet. That's why a few of the content creators, shout to manager Marty, he came out and says there was something wrong with Devin Haney's legs. What was wrong with his legs? He's crossing his feet every now and again, and when he's crossing his feet, he became off balance. And then when he became off balance, he became nervous, because he thought that if Jose catches him when he's off balance, he's going to go to sleep. Yeah? I'm going to tell you something. The next person, the next puncher that catches Devin Haney clean, is going to put him down and possibly put him to sleep. Yeah? I saw similarities in these fights. Haney's scared to engage, running away. Mate, listen, that's probably for another video. Look out for that video. It'll be coming soon. But the fights were similar. The only difference was Jose Ramirez pressed Haney and Canelo didn't press Schull. Right? That was the difference for me. And Haney being nervous and obviously not wanting to get hit, and Schull being more composed, but just going for a dance right now. I don't know what Schull needs to take find a new occupation, man. Because boxing, I don't know what he's doing. Is he trying to hit somebody? Is he trying to not get hit? What's he doing? Or prove that he's got the better dance steps or what? I don't know. But Schull, absolutely pathetic. And he was smiling all the way through the fight. Smiling all the way to a possible 8 million. That's what I believe anyway. But do us a favour, smash the like button, hit that bell for notifications to get all the new latest videos.